one in. Bro, we can make
We'll do
if
it.
y'all need a date to where Manny is your painting. If y'all seen the paintings that I have hanging up, Manny did, I would say 95% of those paintings. So y'all know he's dope at what he does. If y'all want him in there, and y'all heard this voice. Y'all know what I'm the voice. You know what I'm
there instructing the class for the couple, and you in the background doing your Randy Watson.
And you can sing background too.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, that'll be lit.
Y'all book us, y'all.
Oh my God, it's Wicks. Oh my God. OMG, it's Wicks. Oh my God, it's Wicks. OMG, it's Wicks.
What's happening, everybody? This is the OMG It's Wicks show. I had it wrong last time. We said episode 14, but this is really episode 5. No, that was episode 15.
This is 16.
Listen, Riverdale education, y'all. I went to Riverdale High School, and that lesson, we gonna struggle a little bit, but I'm OMG It's Wicks. I got my co-host with me.
Manny Knox. I went to Riverdale, but it was part-time.
Part-time Riverdale.
Shout out to vocational school.
So I'm talking about.
I was a problem.
You was a problem?
I was a problem.
Know what I'm saying?
Vocational school.
Know what I'm saying?
Was it like a detention school or vocational school? I said, let's do this vocational thing.
Let's do this thing. Like, I ain't finna be over here. Let me do this over here.
Yeah, I was very combative.
What?
I was very combative, very similar to your fans.
Wait. Before we get to that, I want y'all to like, subscribe, comment. Just leave us a comment saying, hey, something to let y'all know, let us know that y'all here. Because we feel like we need to get more comments from y'all. We want to hear from y'all. We actually want to mention a lot of these comments on the show. And actually, these comments are why Manny's a little bit angry.
We talked
Go ahead,
about
you got
this.
the flow.
We knew this was going to happen. It was going to happen. And I'm going to touch on it real quick. Because, one of your fans said I talk too much. But anyways.
Yeah, they say you take too long.
I just want to say that just like we predicted, everybody was on your side. I think one person kind of took up for me, but everybody was on. One person literally said, yeah, Wicks is always right forever, no matter what. Like, those weren't the exact words, because that's pretty much what they said. Yeah. But I just want to speak real quick on enablers and people enabling. He was clearly in the wrong. This wasn't even a debate thing. This was not a debate thing. A bunch of people were like, take care of yourself. Yeah, I should take care of myself. But the point was that he keeps telling us he's going to take care of us, and he had a chance and he didn't. I'm going to get into that right now because I'm going to get emotional. But it's not good to be. If you care about somebody, if you guys really care about Wicks, don't enable him. He don't even need you to enable him. He will tell you he's wrong before he's ever wrong. Yeah. He doesn't need it. You're wasting your time being an enabler. But I just want to make sure y'all not doing this with other people you love. When the people you love are wrong, you got to let them know they're wrong in a nice, respectful way. So don't enable people. Help them and assist them to be better. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get too into it. But I'm not scared of caterpillars. Never have been. That wasn't the point. That was never the point.
They was on you.
I'm a survivor. I did take care of the caterpillar. I could. I wasn't even mad about the poison or lack of poison. It was just like, this guy said something and he didn't live up to it. That's all. I was fine. I was safe. I didn't really need him, but that was his opportunity to show me that, he is what he spoke about. And I was very surprised. And whatever, we're moving on. I'm not going to harp on it.
I'm on that.
They had a whole nother episode of me complaining, so I'm good. I mean, I'm complaining today too, but about other things, because I just complain.
Y'all eat them up in the comments. No, I'm just playing. Don't eat them up in the comments. I'm just joking. I'm just playing, man. Don't
y'all keep playing with me on these comments, though, when we do start, because we do want you to interact. Now, I'm going to interact right back to you in these episodes. I'm gonna have the phone. Hey, you, Chester from Sarasota, and I'm going to eat you up, too. So we can do that if that's what y'all want.
You know what? Because we're going to do live shows. And we get to see the people in the comments live. I can't wait for that. So they can say it right there with the microphone. And they can look you in your eyes and they can be like, Manny, it was a caterpillar. You were safe. And then I'll be like, that's what I tried to tell them.
I'm going to let y'all know right now, if we have a live show and somebody show up in a caterpillar outfit, I'm knocking you out. I'm not even going to wait. No hesitation. Like, we're going to have security, but if you come in with a caterpillar outfit, you better have security, because I'm knocking you out immediately on site.
Oh, man. All right, so we go. What I did see yesterday. So I went on a little date.
Hey,
we went on a kayaking trip. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to do different things. I don't like to do regular dates. I do like food, as y'all know, but I do like to do different things. I be floatering. So we went on a kayaking trip with Black Cypress Kayak Club. Listen, pretty dope. Great guide, instructor, everything. Like I was out there looking like I was part of the row team. Like we had a race and everything. I dusted her. Not the instructor. Austin was actually great. Austin took off on me, but I dusted my date. I was out there. You know what I'm saying?
Were you ever get footage of you like showing you kayaking?
Yeah, oh yeah, I got y'all.
So we know that is like because you'll be like, oh, I was killing it, and then we look, and then you look like you was struggle life.
I mean, I hit the trees a couple times.
Okay.
But I like outside of that, like I was killing it. Black Cypress Kayak Club, I would definitely.
Where's that?
We went to Rainbow River.
Okay.
And we went to the springs. I saw some otters live. Like you saw the otters, and I was a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen some birds. I seen some blue herons, and then I seen that one bird, the snake bird, because it'll just pop up and it just pop up right in front of you. It looked like a snake. But I was cool with that. And then a lot of people was like, "You can't even tell that you can't swim." And I'm like, "Thank y'all for reminding me," because I be forgetting sometimes. That I can't swim because I be out there, and I guess one of the deepest parts we were over like 35 feet, and I'm like, if I go down, I'm done. But I'm
have a life vest.
Yeah, I had one.
Okay, so
I had one, but okay. I'm pretty sure I'm a panic, and that ain't gonna help me at all. So
no, it will. There's nothing you can do about it. Like it's gonna have you floating no matter how much you panic.
Is that a challenge?
No,
don't challenge me.
I'm not like you. I'm not okay with your life being on the line. So no, I'm not challenging you. I don't want your life.
Don't challenge me. You know I'm taking all challenges.
So it's a nice date.
It was a nice date. But this is somebody that I've been dealing with for a while. We just decided a couple months to go to like rekindle this and see if we can make this happen. You know what I'm saying?
What if this was somebody I was going on a date with the first time? Would I be able to like kayak next to them and have a conversation? Like, can I get to know you while we're kayaking or no?
Well, because the guide is kind of like telling you where, because they're guiding you. So I wouldn't recommend it as a first date. Now
what if you do a combo thing though? Like what if you maybe do that, but then y'all maybe go get some food afterwards? Would that be a nice combo so you can talk?
You know what's even crazier? They had a place up there called Swampy's, and it's actually right on the Rainbow River as well. But they serve like Cajun food.
I was gonna say that don't sound that.
Man, I had a shrimp po' boy that was busting, some red beans and rice.
Oh, now see when you explain it, that sounds good.
Listen to me, and it's right on the river. Like you can sit right on the river. They have live music.
Oh, that's nice.
You want to know what's even crazier?
The person that just tried to call me. My bad. Continue.
No, you good. You know what's even crazier is people would take their paddle boards down the river to Swampy's, get out, eat, get back on their paddleboard back.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's the life cool. I'm trying to live, but I can't swim. But but you had a situation this morning we were talking about off camera.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've been kind of a thirst trap because I'm single now. So, I like to throw it out there like, hey, babe, wherever you at, come get me.
Come get
I'm
me
ready
out of these
for you,
streets.
right? I'm getting old. I'm ready to settle down.
Yeah.
So somebody bit, but it was unexpected.
Yeah.
And the person that bit, pretty much I get a message like, hey, Manny, when you gonna take me out? Because I'm sick of these streets.
Oh, so she just like, I'm out of these streets.
I want to be out of these streets, and I need you to come get me right.
Rescue me.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it like that, but yes, right?
Okay.
And there's a couple things that came to mind. One specific issue is prior to that, me and her were kind of conversing a little back and forth.
Yeah.
And she never responded to my message.
So she ghosted you.
Soft
ghosted.
That's a soft
ghosting. Okay.
So it's like that triggers me.
Yeah.
Because my past relationships, I always felt not wanted or appreciated enough.
Yeah.
So if we already starting off on a bad foot, you already make me feel not wanted or appreciated. Like you're not looking forward to talking to me. You just what's today's date? The 29th?
29th, yeah.
We were talking on the 20th. And now on the 29th, I get a message from you talking about, so I'm petty.
Yeah.
And the first thing I'm like, well, if you're so interested, how come I didn't get a response on the 20th? Today's the 29th.
Yeah.
And the basic response was like, oh, well, there's a lot of people in my inbox, so I just stopped looking at the phone because I get disinterested and blah blah.
But if you want me, then you're gonna pin mine to the top.
But you ain't even remember. You so interested, but you didn't even remember me.
She just probably seen a post and was like, oh yeah.
Well, that's funny you say that because I had just posted a video about just something else. She commented on the video. I reacted, and then she jumped in my inbox.
So she did what dudes do.
Yeah.
She's the dude.
She's the dude, which was different to see. But I'm like at a point in my life where I'm not young no more. Like you can't fool me. Like, and I know what I want off rip and what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So my first thing is like, well, one, you showed you didn't really care initially.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I don't really know you that well. And I don't know if this is just the older man in me, but I don't think I just want to go on a date with somebody without first talking either via text or on the phone a little bit.
Yeah.
So even because there's specific things I'm looking for. So why I'm gonna waste my time, spend my money, spend my time, spend my effort when off rip you might not be interested or have what I'm looking for. Off rip.
Exactly.
So that's why I come to you and y'all. If you have opinions, comment. Like, would you do that? Would you just off rip? I'm zero. I don't know zero about you. The heck with it. I'm gonna go on a date and figure it out, or let me figure it out first whether we have certain things that we both want, and then do the date. I would recommend, and this is me, just saying, from my experience, or just me and what I prefer. I think is the right word, but I would prefer to get to like at least know the basics of that person, because I don't want to go waste a date on somebody that I have no intention on taking it further than that date, and if I don't want to get to that date and be surprised. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather have like at least the basic conversation. So let's have the preliminary. I feel like there should be a preliminary conversation that should happen before the date, to where you get all those questions out. And then when you go on that date, then you can, because you already got like a basis. So you got a basis. Also, I don't know about you, but first dates are always like the weirdest to me. You know what I'm saying? Like first dates are always weird because you don't want to do too much. Yeah. But then you don't want to do enough. You don't want to do too much and be like, okay, yeah, he's already trying to look at marriage and it's the first day. But then you don't want to do not enough to where they're looking at you like you put in no effort. Like you ain't doing nothing. So it's always, or you're not interested. Yeah, exactly. So it's always weird to like. Plus, we stay in Florida, so we kind of got an advantage, but people don't see it as an advantage. Yeah. Like what's your take on not wanting to do too much? Have you been in a situation where you like, I don't want to do too much, or if you have done too much on the first date? I'm always conscious of not doing too much. Thankfully, I haven't gotten into a situation where I was like, okay, I did too much. Yeah. So I do kind of think about that in the back of my mind about, all right, let's limit it at this, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm conscious of it for sure. But like I said, because I'm conscious of it and I'm thinking about it, because I always, and it might be a downfall, I'm always trying to be 10 steps ahead of anything in my life. So yeah, thankfully I haven't been in a situation where I felt like I did too much. I might have felt like maybe this was the wrong move. I should have picked something different. Yeah. Or I might have felt like, man, I could have done a little bit more, but I've never felt like I did too much. But we got a friend, Rochelle, actually a sibling of Rudy, from the show. She actually has this. I tried to holler at her before I knew. I know this was before I knew Rudy. This before you knew. I know you. I remember because I got a thing for Haitian women. You did. My bad, Rudy. You did try to. You did. I remember that. But she has a book. I was this close. Really, I was this close. But in your mind. Yeah, in my head though. Okay. But my bad. What's she doing? My bad. But she has she actually has a website. Okay. Where she has like 50 date ideas in Florida. Okay. And I feel like this is perfect because I feel like the dates range from whether you're going on a first date to you've been, this is our anniversary date. Like it ranges. Okay. So I feel like, and we're going to put the information in the comments. Okay. I mean, in the description. So we'll have the information in the description on where y'all can go get this, because I feel like this will help a lot of us. Because I know with me, going on that first date is always the most nerve-wracking because you don't want to, like I said, you don't want to do too much, but you don't want to do enough. So you're trying to find that perfect balance, which is why you say you get that preliminary conversation. So you kind of trying to get what they want to, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to fill out the person to see what they like to do and what would be a good balance to where you can have that conversation. Because you can't really go to people go to the movies, but I feel like that's a wasted first date. Because you don't even get to talk to the person. You don't get to have a conversation. So you don't even know. Y'all watch the movie. I mean, I'll learn a lot if I take them to like a Marvel movie and they going to sleep, and I'll be like, all right, we done. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's over. Thanos her at that point. Yeah. Joking. You don't Thanos her ever. Ever. Not with the... Ever. Never. Maybe mentally. But not physically. You just snap your finger, she gone. I wish I had that juice. You wish you had. But that. I do love going to the movies, so I would go to the movies on the first date. But I would go to dinner first. Yes, I would say you need we get dinner, we have our conversation, and then the movie. But what if the conversation is so good, and then now you got to go to the movie and be quiet? We don't have to. I'd be like, yo, I want to talk to you, and I think a woman would really love that you're saying that. Listen, you're so interesting. Can we like skip the movie because I want to talk to you some more? You want to know my move? And then she's like, ooh, oh yeah, what's up? I got a move. Let me tell you. What is it? Let me explain my move. I don't even know why I should be giving out this type of game. We'll block it out if we have to, but give it to me. Okay, so
What my move normally, like I'll go out to dinner or something, right? And if it's somebody that I'm interested in, then I'll be like, let's go, out Centennial Park. They done redid everything. We're gonna go walk around, look at the sights, but we finna have a conversation. And by the time you have that conversation, like you be so deep in conversation and the mood, because they got a little fountain down there. Listen, it sets the mood. Yeah. It works every time. If you've been to Centennial Park with me, I was trying. I was really
that's
trying.
nice.
So, but that's my move. I mean, if it's somebody that I'm not interested in, then yes, I'll be like, yeah, let's go to the movie, and then we can go to the movie. I'm gonna stop talking to you, and then I probably ain't gonna talk to you ever after that. But if I'm interested in you and I want to pursue like a conversation and actually get to know you, then I'm gonna take you to, because I'm in Southwest Florida, I'm taking you to Centennial Park. And if I take you on a nature hike, just know that you might be the one.
Oh, that's what's up.
I've only took one person.
Or you're gonna get murdered.
Yeah, well, I'm not a. I feel like that's what I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, what are some of these date ideas?
So, some of the date ideas that we have on here, right? Sunset cruise in Cape Coral.
Okay,
I would do that. I can't swim, but I was on a kayak,
and I think that's a good first date. Well, I'm gonna ask you something.
What up?
And I think it's gonna trigger some people.
What's up?
Like, I need to know how much some of these things cost, so people can see it on the website. But what I want to say specifically, am I messed up for me to be like, this is the first date? I don't know if I'm gonna mess with you. I gotta budget this thing.
Well, see, that's the thing. They have different budgets for different things, so that they can go with.
All right, so y'all check that website out. Then.
Listen, this is perfect. Cool. They got the 8-hour slingshot rental. You get to drive around. You can test her driving skills right there.
Dang, then you got to sign up for it. Well, you don't have to sign up for 8 hours on her. You can take her right back to her car and continue to
make gin, Manny. There's a gin making date.
Okay. Listen, be careful though. Let's not take no alcoholics over there.
Create your own perfume. There's a date on here where you can create that's what I'm saying. So that's
dope.
Axe throwing. Yeah. Create your own perfume,
because that gives you time to talk, and you're doing something different.
You're talking to her. You're doing something different.
Yeah, y'all putting a perfume together.
You know what she likes to. You know what she likes. Because hey, make something for me. I know what you like to smell.
And I don't know about y'all. I've actually ended relationships because of smell, and by that I mean like I dumped a girl in high school because her chapstick. I was over it, and you would be like, "Well, can't she just switch?" No, if you were even interested in that, I don't want to deal with you. And I've also been around girls that are like, "Oh, you smell like my grandmother." Yeah. Not that there's something wrong with my grandmother, but like, saying, like, then I'm gonna just think of my grandmother while I'm with you. So
I mean, there's a lot of
tells you a lot.
There's a lot of things. Jet ski, speedboat tour, parasailing, which I ain't doing. That. Salsa lessons.
I'm big.
Salsa lessons. I want to see what your footwork do. I want to see how you move. I want to see if you nimble.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
That's fair, and that's fun.
There's a lot of things that you could do in Florida, and a lot of people don't know these things. And like I said, Michelle was able to provide me with this information, and I was like, "Listen, the people got to know about this." So that's why I'm bringing it to y'all.
And you always hear people say, "Oh, there's nothing to do." No, there's actually a lot to do if you really just try looking for it.
You just got to be creative.
You an opportunity. Go
horse riding tour. There's a horse riding tour in Florida. I'm on there.
Christopher Reeves.
I'm on there.
No, it wasn't Christopher Reeves. No, it was Christopher Reeves. Didn't he get? Yeah, he did. He got injured.
Listen, there's so many things on here.
On a horse.
I'm not gonna keep going. What you saying? I'm just gonna keep going past.
I saw one on that list that is like a gun range experience.
Yes, you can do that.
Make sure whoever you with, you look into their eyes while this is going on. So you make sure.
Well, you don't take nobody there on the first date. That ain't no. I'm not gonna take you to a gun experience on your first date. What if you're a serial killer? I don't want to. I need to know you first. That's a last date.
Serial killers do things in secrecy and private, so that's not a private thing. So
there's a lot of we're gonna have some conversations outside of this because we got to talk about some things. Don't take listen to Wicks. So I know y'all be saying that I'll be right, and most of the time I'll be right. Do not take someone that you're interested in on the first date, because what if they're there to set you up? What if they know that you're gonna take them to a gun experience and they really been hired by somebody to take you out? What if it's a higher hit and you take them to where the gun's at
and you helped get hit through the higher? Oh, damn. Okay.
This is what I be thinking about, y'all. This is probably why I don't ride roller coasters. But there's a lot of things. There's an airboat tour, which we know some airboat tours. Epic airboat tours.
That was a great experience. That it would be. Well, that wouldn't be a good first date, but because you can't talk about.
What about a Jeep tour?
The Jeep tour, you can definitely talk a lot. That would be a good experience. It's different. It's different.
Yeah, as long as I don't run into no Caterpillar and somebody that's an unreliable source.
Y'all not gonna do this because I tried to get past this.
Somebody that's an unreliable source.
Y'all almost triggered me to get into it. I ain't gonna do that to the people though, because unlike y'all, I care about the people and people in general. Unlike other people who don't care about people in general, so I'm not gonna get back into it.
So we triggering you? I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, so I do got a question.
I don't
Have you ever been on a blind date?
No.
I've never been on a blind date.
I've never been on a blind date. I would only go on a blind date if I trust the person that set up the blind date.
Would you trust me to set you up on a blind date?
Yeah. Because you would tell me up front whether you're just trying to troll me or, hey, this person, I think, really would vibe with you. I would trust you to send me on a blind. I wouldn't trust Rudy.
I would trust Rudy. No, I would trust Rudy.
I wouldn't trust Rudy.
When you be like, Wick, someone set you up on a blind date, I instantly start getting nervous. I'd be like, because I already know it's either going to be a troll, because you have a good poker face. So you will be like, I'm setting you up with somebody I think you really like. And then the whole time, it's a whole troll situation.
You know what hurts my feelings? People keep telling me about this poker face. I've never been trying. This is my face.
But you're very good at holding it back. And I'm going to because the closest thing I would say to a blind date that I've had is, I added somebody on social media, right? I've done this twice, and it's ended bad both times. One time ended it with me running from the cops. I'm not a criminal, y'all, and they weren't chasing me. But they was chasing somebody else.
When you say blind date, that blind date means you've never seen the person.
Yes.
So you just know. Okay, so you were on a blind date.
But some blind date, somebody set you up. You don't know anything about the person. Yeah. Like I messaged these people on social media, so I was like, hey, actually they messaged me. They'll friend request me. They'll message me. Hey, I like you. You want to hang out? And I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing today. This has happened to me twice. The first time, like I said, I ended up running from. Well, they wasn't chasing me. They was chasing her. But she ended up. I accepted. We were supposed to go to the club. Next thing you know, we're on 41. She's running from the police. I'm in the car screaming because I'm not a criminal. I don't know nothing about that.
So I would assume that was the end of it, right? Y'all had that date. You're like, I can definitely not be with this person, and you moved on with your life, and you didn't deal with that person again, right?
Don't date Geminis, y'all. That's all I would say.
Okay.
And then the second time, I was on social media. I accepted somebody sent me a message, and I was like, okay, whatever. She's, I responded to the message. We were cool. Well, the prelim conversation was cool. But she was like, I'm coming to see you. Mind, she's on the other coast, so she was in Fort Lauderdale. And she was like, I'm coming to see you. And she drove across to see me. And bro, I would say that
effort. That's nice.
That experience was probably one of the worst dating experiences I've had. Like from beginning to end. It was a lot of stuff that I don't like to go through. So I would say have more of a conversation. Get to know the person more first.
Yeah.
What about you? Like, what's some crazy situations?
Unfortunately, I haven't been on. I've had weird dates, but I haven't had nothing crazy. Two come to mind. The first one, I met this girl on Plenty of Fish.
POL, baby.
Yeah, and then I went. She lived in Naples. So I'm gonna be a gentleman. We'll find somewhere in Naples, so you ain't got to travel all the way over here. So I went, and she was just awkward and like. She was staring at me a lot, like she was super interested in me and attracted, which you would think would be nice, but it was just weird.
Did she blink?
Like, we weren't talking much. A little bit.
She didn't blink
enough.
A lot?
She didn't, not enough. But here's what really so it was boring, and then I made an excuse like, oh, snap. Damn, I hate to cut this short, but I got to take off. So we're in the parking lot, and she grabs my hand to hold my hand.
Yeah.
And I've known you for 13 minutes, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I felt weird, but I was going to be nice. I'm like, all right, I just have to make it to the car.
Yeah.
And then I could have my hand back.
You thought.
And then I got out of there. I was so scared, and it was so weird. I drove 40 minutes away. And 30 minutes into my drive back home, I realized that I left my wallet or my card at the bar. And I had to drive back.
Could I ask a question?
What if she's there when I come back?
Could I ask a question?
What?
What if you would have took her to the gun experience?
Oh, it would have been out of here from. Oh,
that's what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, it would have been out of there for me.
Y'all, if you were on the first date,
it would have been different. She would have been like, "Hold my hand, hold my hand."
The kill shot. Like,
or she'd be like, "You want to hold my hand?" I'd be like, "Yeah, it's kind of. Don't you think it's kind of?" And she'd be like, "Do you want to hold my hand?"
I'd be like, well,
of course I do. What do you mean?
You got a gun. You got a gun at me, so of course I. But no, so don't take nobody to that.
The other one too was kind of weird. Was I agreed to go out with this girl, and she's like, and then she ended up having a house sit. So I thought, all right, well, I guess we'll have to go. And she's like, well, no, come house sit with me. And I was okay. Right? And then I have my painting stuff in the bag, a duffel bag. So we're going to do a little paint and sip in this house while we house sitting.
Man, when you can paint.
It helps a lot. Go ahead. You don't even have to offer the date. They'd be like, hey, can we get together and do this? I'm like, sure. I ain't got nothing to do.
I'm sorry. I got an idea. What if you offered that as a date? You go in with the painting stuff. I come in singing. Bro, they have a date with doing a paint. You're the instructor with a painting.
And then you perform.
And then
Are they going to know this going in, or it's going to be a surprise?
No, they're going to know it going in. Bro, we can make
we'll do it.
If y'all need a date to where Manny is your painting. If y'all seen the paintings that I have hanging up, Manny did, I would say 95% of those paintings. So y'all know he's dope at what he does. If y'all want him in there, and y'all heard this voice. Y'all know what I'm the voice. You know
so I'm there instructing the class for the couple, and you in the background doing your Randy Watson.
And you can sing background too.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, that'll be lit.
Y'all book us, y'all. Let's
have her show throw that on the list of the dates to do here.
She'll think we crazy already.
You joking? Would you really do that? I feel like with your fans, like we would freaking kill, bro.
We would do it. Let's do it.
All right, let's come up with a price and just start advertising this.
Y'all book us, y'all. Book us. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, but yeah. So all right, I'm like, okay, you invite me house sitting. You've seen movies. You know how this goes. I'll pull up and her son is there.
All right, go ahead.
This is the first time I met you.
Yeah.
You don't know me. I could be a psycho, and I definitely ain't getting my groove on because this little kid running around knocking things over. So
yeah,
especially with paint and stuff.
Yeah.
So it wasn't nothing crazy, but it was weird. And then the only one I'll bring up too is when I was engaged, our first date, like the girl I was engaged, the first date, like I knocked water all over her at the restaurant in front of everybody. That was kind of weird.
I feel like that's normal.
But it wasn't that crazy.
I'm not water everywhere, and it was everywhere, and I was like, "Oh, my bad," and they was like, "It's okay," and then I was like,
but did you do it to like kind of trick them into having to take something off?
No. I was just, sometimes I'm, I move around a lot.
So you're clumsy?
Sometimes.
So you're gonna protect us and you're clumsy? You know, I ain't
no. I'm
but
not
anyway.
But I don't fall. Oh, I don't fall easy.
But anyway,
man, I don't fall.
All
easy.
the great heroes are clumsy. Superman,
that's what I'm saying.
Just knocks things over.
You ever seen a Crocodile Hunter dive on top? They don't like graceful.
Did you just say the Crocodile Hunter died one time?
From a stingray. You don't trust stingrays and birds. Manny, that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. Don't trust them stingrays or them birds. But yeah, so I would say we're gonna offer that. I feel like we should offer that. Me and Manny.
I hope you're serious because I'm actually kind of excited.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm coming through.
Is it one of those things where we'll have a location they got to show up, or we'll like show up to their spot and provide the services?
Well, it depends on what the spot is. We got to talk about the spot. It has to be a good spot. But if we gonna come in, you're gonna do the painting, and Rudy gonna be our security. Because we got to have Rudy there. We come as threes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get this, but we're gonna come in and we're gonna do it. I feel like we can make it happen. You same background.
We making money.
And then
I'll do it.
I feel like we could do that.
I'll do whatever for money.
Well,
anything.
Not anything.
Hey.
Not anything.
Anything.
But okay, so we're gonna get into because we was, so anyways, y'all hit it. I'm gonna leave the description in the comments. I'm gonna leave it in the description. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave it in the description where y'all can get the date thing. And then if y'all want to book me and Manny as a duo, a trio, because we bringing Rudy too.
Yeah.
As the paint and sing and sip. Paint, sing, and sip.
Oh, can we do this as like maybe a group thing too? Like maybe it's not just a couple.
Yes.
Maybe we get a spot where, hey, everybody want to come.
Let's do it.
Are you saying that?
I'm
down with it, bro.
Man, you think I'm scared to sing? I made a whole R&B album that's erased off the internet.
Should we have a backup act though in case it don't go the way you think it's gonna go?
Manny, I'm the voice. You hear this voice?
Bring the equipment with the aux cable because this is.
Y'all hear the voice. Anyways, so we talk about the Florida. Okay, so one thing that, because I always give y'all a Florida story before we leave, right? And I feel like this story, because I've said this before and everybody looked at me like I was crazy. Even you and Rudy. Because y'all be thinking I be just adding some extra sauce. A man found an iguana in his toilet. He walked to his toilet and there was an iguana sitting in there. And because I was always saying, like, because I made a video a long time ago and I was telling people before, when you go to the bathroom at night, make sure you look down. Or when you go in the bathroom, period, in Florida, make sure you look down before you because it could be anything in there. And everybody was like, what? You crazy. What would you have did if you would have walked in there and just saw that iguana just sitting in there looking at you?
I feel like a lot of people are going to talk junk because they're going to be like, oh, well, you were scared of a caterpillar, so I could only imagine. But
what if it
anyways,
was somebody dressed as an iguana?
I think if I initially I'd be like, oh snap, I'd be scared and like, oh my God. But then I'd be like, okay, there's an iguana here. And I just get it out. An iguana really wouldn't affect me. I'd get it out the toilet.
Okay, so there's been other things that people found in their toilet. I would say the biggest, one of the things that they found in their like toilet is a python. People have found a python head coming out of their toilets. This is a real thing.
Snakes don't scare me. I'll be okay with a python.
Okay.
The only thing I can think of if I look in a toilet, if I look at this anywhere, I'm scared. I'm talking about roaches. Like I don't do roaches.
What about a caterpillar?
I would not be scared. A caterpillar in the toilet. No. Okay.
But bro, what's crazy is, so there was a story online and I read it. These people were having issues with their pipes. So they had a plumber come out, and the plumber could not figure out why the water and stuff wasn't moving through the pipes. Mm-hmm. Bro, do you know that they pulled out a boa? It could have been about 13 feet. That's a 13-foot boa just chilling in their pipes. Could you handle that?
I'm not saying I can handle it. I wouldn't panic. Obviously, at that point, I'm calling somebody. Like a regular size snake, I'm going to just grab it, whatever, find a way to get it out. I'm cool. But a snake that big, we making a phone call.
So they had to go dig on the outside. They had to and he had to like pull
and even if you were willing to handle that, you just can't unless that's your profession. So, but I wouldn't be scared. No, I wouldn't be scared. Snakes don't scare me.
You sure?
No, snakes don't scare me.
I ain't gonna say it. I
know caterpillars are shaped like snakes. All the caterpillars jokes.
When y'all come to the live show, somebody come dressed as a caterpillar and we'll get you on stage.
Knock you out.
If you come dressed as a caterpillar,
your spirit out of your body.
Rudy gonna back me up on this. If you come dressed as a caterpillar, we gonna get you on stage. I promise you.
Better come with a casket. I'm knocking the life out of you.
We getting you on stage somehow, some way. And if everybody comes as caterpillars, then we're gonna have to just turn the camera.
And also, because I feel like me and Wicks will be providing the free funeral services. Because I would knock your life out of your life, bro.
All right, so what you want to leave with the people, man?
First of all, because you brought up, don't play with me. Don't play with me with your caterpillar outfit. Leave it at home. All right, cool. That whole live show, I'm going to just be staring at you in the audience with the most fiery anger. Yo, you just made me mad, bro. If y'all come with that suit, oh my God. Anyway, you know what? I'm good, bro. Just...
That's how
I'm
deep.
done. What do you want to say?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so y'all, what I want to leave with y'all is book us, y'all. We out here providing services for the people. Manny's the painter and I'm the voice, but Manny's also the voice too. So we the voices and the painting. So book us, y'all, and then y'all can sip. You get pictures and videos. Y'all get pictures, and then Rudy can film it.
Yeah, meet and greet and everything.
Well, I'm gonna be singing. You know, my voice.
Well, maybe, I'm saying like at the end, maybe.
Yeah. So
on your way out the door, you know.
We're gonna do a date night. Yeah. That'll be a good date night. I feel like. So we be at this whole show about dates. And to end with me and Manny starting a business.
Oh, we could do a Valentine's Day.
I got a whole Valentine's playlist. Wow.
Let's do it for Valentine's.
You know what I'm saying? I already think I'm KC. I got, a leather tank top. I rip it off every time. We could do 4 shows in one night. I'm going to have 4 leather tank tops. Not leather, because you hard to rip leather. Yeah. Silk tank tops, but it's already like ripped a little bit in the middle. Because I'm going to work out a little bit, though. Yeah. I've been doing jump rope a little bit.
Just a little bit of jump rope?
I've been doing a little bit of jump rope. So we got this. I feel
Leave the t-shirt open a little bit, too.
I am. They're going to be chest just busting out. I'm going to put the oil on so that y'all like, Manny, I already got a plan. Don't do my part. Just do your part.
All right.
But you got to be the backup to my part too.
No, yeah. Unlike you, I'm going to back you up in life.
But we appreciate y'all. What episode we?
16.
We are 16 because we had it wrong last time.
You had it wrong last time.
Because you backed it up. You was like, this is 14.
I don't remember.
That caterpillar had to gone, boy. But episode 16, Omgitswicks show. Cue my theme music.
Oh my God, it's Wicks.